Welcome to Unacademy. Welcome to Unacademy. As you all have been attending my classes, so in this class today I will be just giving you a strategy for writing a great essay. And for those all of you who are already familiar with me and those who have been attending my classes, they all know that recently I have given various other classes on the topics which were there. So I'm just waiting for a few people to join so that we can begin this class. In this class, I would be just giving their some great tips, some great strategies for writing a great essay. So before I begin the class, I would just like to introduce myself. I am Navpreet Kaur. I am an IELTS trainer at an IELTS Institute in Amritsar. I have been into this line for the last 3 years and I love teaching students and giving them strategies for scoring higher bands in their IELTS exams. I've just taught hundreds of students in these 3 years and those students are very happy students who have scored their desired bands. And it has given me motivation that I can join an online platform also, which I joined, and this is the one of the best platforms, that is Unacademy. That's why I'm here giving you all these beautiful strategies. So I'll just wait for a few moments more for the people to join so that we can start with the class and then we'll just move forward. I'll just wait for a few more moments. We have to wait, we'll be waiting for the students to join. But those who are already into the chat, I would just like to know how are they doing all. Anyone who's there in the chat? Yeah, there are. How are you all? Okay. I was waiting for the people to join. Anyways, we'll start with the class because this is basically a class on which we will be giving you great strategies on writing a great essay. And I mentioned my Telegram channel also here for those who want to send me your writings so that I can assess them and send them back. You can send me through this Telegram channel which is there mentioned under this slide, and kindly use my referral code NCOR, which is very simple for all of you to remember because this is very simple, NCOR. Since my name is Navpreet Kaur, so this customized referral code is just the short form of Navpreet and Kaur is attached to it. So it's NCOR. You can use this referral code and subscribe to my channel, to subscribe to my courses, where you can not only get a 10% discount on the course fee, but at the same time you'll have an access to the classes of other educators also. So kindly note down my referral code, as it is very easy. You can just easily remember it. You download your learners app, subscribe to the courses, take the whatever the package you want to use, that package. I'll be describing those packages also here, and subscribe to those packages whichever you feel better, and then you will have an access to a whole world of Unacademy. That will be a very, very beneficial for you, right friends? So okay, hello ma'am, how are you? Your student. Okay, thanks for being with me. Thanks for being with me, B Singh. How are you? So in this class, I'll be just explaining the great the great strategy to write a best essay which can fetch you at least, if not 9, but at least 8 bands if you follow these strategies. So please stay tuned, and you can also send your writings on the Telegram channel which I have mentioned here below. This is what we get if you subscribe to Unacademy. These are all the benefits that you will get. You'll get all the live classes and the structured courses which are generally not there in any of the online classes or even offline classes. So on an Unacademy, we have certain structured courses since there are certain parameters which we have to follow, and all live classes we have to give certain limited number of live classes. Okay, B Singh, you said that you have a goal of 8 each. Okay, sure, definitely. Please do subscribe so that you can benefit from my channels, and at the same time you can also send me your writings or reading, whatever. That's why I've created this Telegram channel with address of which is given here, so that you can send me your details there and I can check and get back to you. Right, B Singh? Thank you. And please do subscribe so that you don't miss any of my classes which I will be taking, as there are ongoing courses which are on the writings as well as reading. Those courses I'm already nowadays taking, and I'll be starting a course on the writing which will be from 25th. After that, I'll take another classes for the next 1 month. I have planned very good classes and structured classes which you can always join. Right? And on this platform, the lessons are by all the top educators. So once you subscribe using my referral code which is mentioned here, this is NCORE, a very simple referral code to use. Use this referral code, you will get the lessons also by all the top educators. Then there are weekly quizzes and doubt clearing sessions also. Every 4th session is a doubt clearing session. When we take 3 sessions, we teach you 3 sessions. Every 4th session is a doubt clearing session where you can always try and give the best. Whatever doubts you have, I'll try my best to solve those doubts, and it's like a teaching experience for you and also a learning experience for me, because I'll be learning many new things. I'll also be clearing your doubts. That will help a lot, right? So this is what your screen at the Unacademy Learners app look like if you subscribe to my the courses. This would be when you download the Learners app, use this, and this is my referral code. Use this referral code NCORE, and please subscribe to the various packages which I will be describing here. These are the different packages. Suppose if you want to go for a 1 month package, but ideally, okay, I'm joining Yale University for PhD, so high band scope. Okay, B Singh. So for B Singh, when are you joining this? When are you joining, so that accordingly we can plan that which package would be suitable to you. Because if you go for say 3-month package or a 6-month package, okay, if you go for a 3-month or a 6-month package, that would give you a benefit like next semester, May. Okay, then you have sufficient time. In case you want, then you can go for even a 6-month package. Okay, B Singh, if you are going for the next semester, you can go for this 6-month package since you have a little more time. Just go for this because it's November, December, January, Feb, March, April, May. May would be a 6 month. So that will help you, and ideally that would come to at 1817 per month. And when it comes to this, apart from that, if you use my referral code, that will give you a 10% discount on this course fee on 1817. Or if you pay lump sum like 10,900, you would get a 1,090 rupee discount on this. That is, it would be approximately 9,000 rupees, or you can say 9,000 something for the 6 months, which is very cheap. If we compare it with the other courses online, or even if we compare it with the packages that people take there for just checking their essays, they also charge hefty fees. And if we compare these things, these subscriptions, with all the online channels or offline channels, it is very, very, very nominal. And at the same time, this would give you an access to a number of educators. This is one of the major benefits that you will get from this. And at the same time, you will get the classes of 1 hour teaching is there daily, which I will be giving, apart from the other classes, free classes, which might be like I have to take 40 to 50 classes per month at present. As per my whatever I've signed the agreement, I have to take 40 classes in the month. So every day there are one class. Apart from that, maybe next month I can increase the classes depending upon your love, whatever your subscriptions would be there, and how good you like my classes. Depending on your feedback, I might increase the number of classes next month. So you can use any of these packages, which are very nominal, and subscribe to these courses. Then that will be very nominal and very helpful to you in the future. That will definitely help you to score your desired bands. Right? Okay. And this is, again, I mentioned my Telegram channel on every of these slides. If you want to note down, you can note down here, and my referral code is here also on the top corner. You can use this also. Okay, without wasting much of the time, let's move forward. So what do you mean by a great essay? A great essay is one of the essays which has all the criteria required for the IELTS writing. Whatever IELTS writing criteria is, what are the parameters? A great essay has all of those parameters in this, and each criterion contributes 25% of the total writing score. As many of you might be aware of this, but this is just for your knowledge that each criterion contributes to 25% of the total writing score. And if you do not care about these parameters in your writing, you will lose a good portion of your score. So just pay attention to each of these parameters. First thing which we have to remember while writing an essay is that we have to take care of all these 4 parameters. These are task response. Task response means how you respond to the given question, how you complete. Suppose there are double question essay is there, and you answer both the questions and you complete all the requirements. That would be considered as a task response. And if you do that, task response would be there, then you would get higher bands in that particular parameter. Then there is cohesion and coherence. Coherence and cohesion is how you just connect your views, how you streamline it, how well you organize your essay, and you present an organized presentation. That shows your cohesion and coherence. Then comes the lexical resource. Okay, fine. Okay, BC, it's okay. Then that comes to your cohesion and coherence. That means your lexical resource. Lexical resource means that you have to add some vocabulary. You have to use some unique sentences or phrases which are there. Phrases ideally doesn't mean that you should use idioms. In writing, idioms are not to be used because that is not a formal way of writing. So use those words, those sentences which are formal, and at the same time use different synonyms, different words that will help you to get higher bands in your IELTS writing task 2. Then there is grammatical range and accuracy. This means what grammatical range you use, what are the different types of sentences you use, and how accurate are you in using them. Are you making any mistakes, or you are just writing them? These are all the things that are considered to be in the parameter, right? So these are the 4 parameters which count a major proportion. These are the things which we should always take care of while writing an essay. We should know that we fulfill all these 4 parameters so that we can get higher bands in all these 4 parameters. Okay, I already scored 7.5 before, right? Okay, B Singh, I'll definitely help you. You can get 8. Okay, now what are the main points that we have to remember while writing a 9-band essay? The first thing that we have to keep in mind is that we have to analyze the essay prompt. Whatever prompt is there, whatever the topic we have got, we have to analyze it, what it says. The key in doing well is to know exactly what the examiners want and what we need to give them. That means, how do you analyze the essay? If the essay asks you to give an opinion and the topic which is there, just analyze that prompt, analyze that essay. I'll be explaining all these things once you subscribe to my channel, because in these classes, in these special classes, we don't have sufficient time to explain each and everything here. If you subscribe to this, to our courses, there we have structured courses. I'll explain you how you analyze this essay prompt and how you write it in a better way. I've already given my classes where we're writing a good introduction. So in that way, we'll help you to write out a good introduction, how to analyze the prompt and how to make the ideas, how to generate the ideas, how to write the body paragraphs and then come to the conclusion. So all these things have to be there. All these things need to be there after we analyze the prompt and after we understand that what the question actually demands, what the question is to be and what is required by us to write in this question. That is the first point that we have to take care of, that we are writing the correct answer or not. And then after that, we make an outline. We use an outline to plan out our essay before writing it. This is one of the major, when we analyze the essay prompt, we have to make a small outline, what points we are going to write, what are the major ideas that we are going to write on and how we'll elaborate on those ideas, right? So use these points and that support the viewpoints and then elaborate on them. Use these points, try to get as much data as you can and then elaborate on them, but don't make all the points like scribble all those points, जिसको हम बोलते हैं ना कि खिचड़ी बना दी. खिचड़ी नहीं बनानी, एक एक पॉइंट को क्लियरली लिखना है एंड पॉइंट्स लिखने के बाद वी कैन शॉर्टलिस्ट दोज पॉइंट्स. उनको शॉर्टलिस्ट करके वी कैन फाइंड आउट विच इज़ द करेक्ट वन एंड देन दैट इज कॉल्ड द मेकिंग द आउटलाइन. व्हेन वी नो व्हाट द पॉइंट्स आर, जब हमें पता होगा कि हमने कौन से पॉइंट्स यूज़ करने हैं तो हम उन्हीं पर फोकस करेंगे. सपोज वी हैव टू राइट 2 or 3 पॉइंट्स, हम उन 2 or 3 पॉइंट्स को फोकस करके उनके आइडियाज़ जनरेट करेंगे एंड देन वील फॉर्मुलेट द एसे, वील स्ट्रीमलाइन इट, मेक इट राइट. सो यूज़ एन आउटलाइन. उनको जस्ट एक आउटलाइन बना के ऐसे उसका पॉइंट्स का like 4 or 5 or points, whatever points are there, make a outline of it and then just elaborate, write some supporting viewpoints over that and then elaborate on them. So this is the second point that we have to keep in mind while writing a great essay or a 9-band essay. These are the small points which normally we ignore. We just know कि हाय मुझे 9 बैंड्स चाहिए, पता नहीं कैसे आएंगे, पता नहीं कैसे आएंगे. अगर हम स्ट्रीमलाइन कर रहे हैं, अगर हम प्रॉपरली चले एनालाइजिंग द एसे, पहले क्वेश्चन देखें कि क्वेश्चन डिमांड क्या करता है, देन उसकी आउटलाइन बनाएं. वी हैव ऑलरेडी ऑर्गेनाइज समथिंग. अगर हम उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करके देन वी कैन गो ऑन विद स्टार्टिंग विद द नेक्स्ट थिंग. सो नेक्स्ट थिंग इज how we outline these ideas. That is one of the major things that many of the people find. This is that maybe you can take 30 to 60 seconds to write down as many ideas as possible, as many ideas on the topic as possible, and then cull them. Culling means getting rid of the weaker ideas. पहले पॉइंट्स लिख लिए. कलिंग इज जस्ट गेट रिड ऑफ द वीकर आइडियाज. उन आइडियाज़ को हमने शॉर्टलिस्ट कर लेना है. उसमें से जो वीक हैं, जो हमें लगता है कि इसमें हमारे पॉइंट्स ज़्यादा नहीं होंगे, उनको हम निकाल देंगे. उसमें से जो स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स हैं, वी कैन कीप दोज स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट्स एंड बेस्ट पॉइंट्स, एंड देन वी विल एलैबोरेट ऑन दोज पॉइंट्स. If you wanted to write an essay that says you really agree with something, maybe you should come up with 2 reasons why you agree with it. अगर आपको लगता है कि आप किसी ऐसे पॉइंट से एग्री करते हो, then you should at least come with 2 reasons. आपको 2 reasons उसके होने चाहिए कि आप उससे क्यों एग्री करते हो, and each reason can make up for 1 body paragraph. So अगर आप जैसे 4 रीजन्स बनाते हो, उसमें से आपको लगता है कि 2 आर सिमिलर, यू कैन स्ट्राइक डाउन 1 ऑफ दोज and then come up to the second one which you feel, or club those and make one proper idea and then make a body paragraph out of it. So this is what we intend to do. And then what we need to do is write down 10 reasons why you agree. Out of those 10 reasons, quickly, just take a few seconds where what you find, quickly delete the 8 weakest reasons. आपने 8 डिलीट कर दिया, आपके पास 2 बचे. चेक द 2 रिमेनिंग रीजन्स डायरेक्टली रिलेट टू द क्वेश्चन. जो डायरेक्ट रिलेट करते हैं, जो स्ट्रॉन्ग हैं, उनको चेक करो एंड मेक ब्रीफ नोट्स ऑन दीज 2 पॉइंट्स. उन पर छोटे छोटे जस्ट नोट्स बना के जस्ट मेक इट अ thing that you are writing it properly. Sahil, good morning. How are you? Good afternoon, in fact. I'm explaining about how to write a great essay. So, be there and we'll definitely tell you how to write a great essay, to how to get 9 bands in your essay. Okay. So we were here that when we are making an outline, how to make an outline, हम कैसे outline उसकी बना सकते हैं. Just immediately just take 30 seconds, मतलब half a minute आप लोग फटाफट से points बनाओ. उन points में से देखो कि आपको कौन से strong points लगते हैं. उन 2 strong points को बाहर निकालो, बाकियों को delete करो. उन strong points को we can elaborate on those points. You can write brief notes on these points and then you can simply arrange those notes into a basic paragraph structure. जैसे हमने points उसके समझ में आए, तो we can relate those points कि पहले कौन सा होना चाहिए, दूसरा कौन सा होना चाहिए, तीसरा कौन सा. Then we can arrange the paragraphs according to that. Right? Then we'll start writing. This is our basic criteria for how to make an outline for an essay, how to write a great essay. Then how do we make the paragraphs? Many candidates do not use paragraphs while writing an academic piece or an article or an essay. लिखते नहीं है, just simple है. ऐसे candidates जो just एक line लिखी, उसको पूरा उसमें ख़त्म कर दिया, देन दूसरी लाइन लिखी या दूसरा आइडिया लिखा, तीसरा लिखा. दे डिस्क्राइब द एंटायर टॉपिक क्लियरली इन जस्ट सिंगल पैराग्राफ. समटाइम्स इट हैपन्स एक ही पैराग्राफ में सारे लिख दिए. दैट इज़ नॉट द करेक्ट स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ राइटिंग एन IELTS essay. You have to take a certain structure which I am explaining here, because एक proper structure होना चाहिए which you have to follow and then write the essay in order to score higher bands in your IELTS examination writing. So what is this structure? This structure is, first thing that we write is the introduction. Introduction में हमें जो मेन क्वेश्चन होगा उस क्वेश्चन के रिलेटेड इंट्रोडक्शन लिखनी है. वी हैव टू elaborate it, that I'll explain in the classes, in the courses which you will be joining. उसमें काफ़ी डिटेल्स हम बताएंगे. I've already taken classes कि how to write a good introduction, because introduction is one of the major things that is kind of a first impression that we make on the examiner. So this is the structure. The first thing that we write is the introduction, a good introduction and impressive introduction. Then we come to the body paragraph 1, then body paragraph 2. Minimum 2 body paragraphs need to be there in the essay. Body paragraph 1 can be one of your ideas if you are writing about supporting or giving your views or agree essay. Suppose it's an agree, disagree, agree, and you are agreeing with it, then write it one idea and body paragraph and explain it, do whatever it is. Then body paragraph 2 giving the second point, and then the conclusion. So this is the basic structure. I'll explain how to write these essays in the classes which you join in my courses which I've already explained. So for that you will have to subscribe to my courses, because we cannot give all these details in these classes here. We are giving more structured and more organized lessons in the lessons which are there, right? So how do we do this? How do we elaborate on these? We break down ideas. What you need to do is you break down those ideas into different paragraphs, explain each idea of yours in detail with relevant examples in one paragraph, then start another paragraph with a new idea, then do the same thing. But remember, your ideas should be logically linked, though written in different paragraphs. They should be logically interlinked, which is called cohesion and coherence. So you have to link those body paragraphs, your ideas, in such a way that they are related, right? Ideally, an essay with 4 paragraphs is ideal for IELTS essay writing task. You can add paragraphs only and only if needed. You don't have to write too much. You can just add the paragraphs only if needed, or do not put any unwanted information or try to write unnecessary for expanding the paragraph. Don't write irrelevant or off the topic information in any of these essays. This will reduce your chances for getting higher bands, for achieving higher bands in your examinations, right? So these are something. Try to be like this will reduce your, this is very important for all of you to keep in mind. So before I end this class, because it's already the time, before I end this class, I would just request you all to kindly subscribe to my courses, as there I have already mentioned here the course fee. My referral code is NCOR. You can use this. I would just like to give an introduction of mine again. My name is Navpreet Kaur. I'm an IELTS trainer at an IELTS institute in Amritsar. I have been into this line for the last 3 years, and I have taught hundreds of students to score higher bands, to the bands of their desire. And I've always tried to share my information with all of you. Here in this lesson today, in this live class, here I was just giving you an idea, I was just giving a strategy for writing a great essay. This lesson was just a tip of the iceberg. I can explain all these things in details in my classes in the Plus. You can take the Plus classes, subscribe to those Plus classes using my referral code NCORE. If you use this referral code NCORE and subscribe to my courses, you will get a 10% discount on your course fee. That would be your money saved. That would be beneficial for you, and this would definitely help you to get higher bands because you will have an access to the various other educators also. I have a Telegram channel, the address of which is mentioned here, because if you want to send your writings or your readings, I can check them and send you back through this channel. The Telegram channel is with the name NCORE Unacademy. You can find this name on the Telegram channel and you can send me your messages, you can send me your writings. I'll check it out and then return it back to you. Right? So this is my referral code again, and in this Unacademy what we do is that we give you all the live classes and the structured courses. All these courses are live and structured, and the lessons are given by top educators. Apart from that, there are weekly quizzes and doubt clearing sessions which are there. Every fourth session is a doubt clearing session which we take, and if you use the referral code and subscribe to the courses, in every fourth class there would be a doubt clearing session from what we have taught. But that's not that we'll not clear your doubts in between also. That is an interactive sessions. There are all live classes. If you have any kind of a doubt which can be cleared then and there, we would definitely try to solve your problems there. Right? So this is the subscription fees. These are the different packages. Whatever suits your pocket and suits your requirement, you can go for this. But preferably, I always recommend the students to take at least a 3-month course, because that helps you to learn everything in detail, and that will also help you in 3 months course to achieve your desired result, your desired bands which you want. The course fee is 6,900 for 3 months. If you use my referral code NCORE, you will get a discount of 690 rupees on this course fee also. So that will be beneficial for you. Every month you will be able to save on maybe your petrol or your traveling expenses or even food expenses if you use this referral code. So that will be very beneficial for you. And my Telegram channel is mentioned here. You can also search it as NCORE Unacademy on your Telegram channel. Right, friends? So Arvinder, hello, how are you? It's, as I've already mentioned, that my class was going on from 1 to 1:30, so it's time to finish off this class. You can still use my referral code. You can note my referral code and you can tune in later whenever you want to, so that you can have the classes. You can just look at these classes and you can learn from them, because we had a class of how to score higher bands, how to score 9 bands, and how to write a great essay. That was the class which we had here. Right, friends? Kindly subscribe to my courses and to my classes so that you can get a 10% discount on your course fee, which is very nominal. Which is very, very nominal. The course fee mentioned here is very nominal. You can use any of these packages which will help you to get higher bands in your IELTS writing task 2, or even any of the modules, whichever you want to. That will give you a discount of this. And this is my name. This is how your learners app screen would look like. This is Navpreet Kaur is my name, NCORE is my referral code, and my Telegram channel is mentioned here, NCORE Unacademy. You can use this link and send your writings or your readings, which I'll check and send back to you. right friends? So now I have to finish this class off as it's time. I'll come up with another class maybe by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And I have other courses also, like I'm taking two courses of the writing within this month. Then or from the first of next month, I'll be helping you to write out the complete task types, all the types of the questions in writing task 2 that I'll be taking up in my upcoming classes, in the upcoming courses. Right, friends? Thank you for being with me. Thank you so much.